Hey Toy-Addicts, this is Jody. So we just finished up a private pick. And as you can see, Mom's a really good packer. She's trying to get the last couple of doll houses inside the car, and I'm probably going to be holding some baby dolls on my lap. Now, there's a lot of stuff in there. One of the things there was a lot of in this lot is candy containers, and I'm showing you just a small fraction here, but I thought you would be interested in Ouch bubblegum. This is a Bedrock Boulder and the Flintstones, this cute little Jeep, Batman. Most of these things still have the candy in them. A little train. That's weird. I'm not sure what that's about. Do you remember this? I remember getting these Eggums. And a little tennis shoe, ice cream cone, a little record, Sonic the Hedgehog, this little zombie, or not zombie, but mummy guy. I mean, just... And then let me just give you a glimpse of the box. I'll try to show you more as I work on things, but yeah. That's, and this isn't the only box. It's a deep box too. This isn't the only box of candy stuff either. It's not all candy stuff in here either. This like a Snoopy wind-up toy still in the box. A little slot machine. And then just some birthday candles. One of these little Energizer Bunny flashlights. But the battery's dead, of course. Now, this was from an estate cleanout, so you see the prices on these. I did not pay these prices. I did not pay these prices at all because the prices are high. Do you remember these? This lock. So many cool things in here. Look at that cute little bunny toy. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Ooh, and let me show you this guy too. McNugget Buddy in the package. Really cool. Okay, let me get back to work and then I'll show you more in a little while. Basically, I simultaneously love and hate projects like this because you can learn so much, and there's so many cool things to go through, and it helps you remember things from your childhood. Do you remember these things? But then also it's a lot of work. This one right here is one to look out for when you're looking at candy containers, when you're looking at old bins of toys. This Mr. Bones candy container is obviously a coffin, but also it has candy inside that once put together makes a skeleton named Mr. Bones. If you have the container with the skeleton, one sold recently for $45. That's pretty good. I'm going to put it together and see if it's all there, but it's pretty good. Ooh. And there's just so many odd candy containers. I guess when you're at the beach, you get one of these, right? Or you get this if you go to the river. You get these candy corns for Halloween. Ugh. I mean, there's just so much. This dino seems to poop out candy. Ice cream cone candy. Ooh, this one's cool. Pac-Man candy. This one I thought was kind of weird. It's a little Volkswagen. Cute, right? It comes packed with a shortened straw. Like, do they want you to snort the candy? What's that for? I don't know. I think it's weird. We're getting these for Christmas. Like all kinds of different heads on these. Sometimes they were M&M, sometimes Reese's Pieces. This one's just Disney character chocolate filled treat. So, you know, a little generic. Ren. And I also found a bunch of glass candy containers. And there's several here that are like little oil lamps that have candy in them. I don't know, interesting. Little trains. There's this really cute bulldog, but unfortunately he's missing an ear. But that to me looks antique. Don't you think? That's very old. Of course, we got Alf over there. Shark. Here's one of the dollhouses, you guys. Look, it's pink. It's pink. I love it. Lot also had some pretty cool dolls. This is Charmin Chatty. She's Chatty Cathy's cousin from 1962. And she actually comes with these records, and there's like a little hole in her side to put the records in, and she talks and says some crazy things. Look at her cute little saddle shoes. Her talking doesn't work quite right, and she's a little dingy, but someone will be happy to get her. I like that kind of sideways look that a lot of Mattel dolls had. Like she's up to something. And there's this, a little less than average 24-inch ginormous Cupid doll. Yeah, this thing is big. I don't know who's gonna want to buy this. Very heavy too. She's got these weird orange lips. Okay, here's some more of this stuff. I got a couple of bags full of books, and some of them weren't in great shape. But this is a pile that I did decide to list. There's Donald Duck's Lucky Day. Bugs Bunny Hangs Around. I got a set of Raggedy Ann ones that I'm going to lot together. These used to really sell for a lot, but they have gone way down recently. Raggedy Ann's Merriest Christmas, Raggedy Ann's Secret, Raggedy Ann and the Rainy Day Circus, and Raggedy Ann's Surprise. Those four are going to be a lot. And then I've got these two that are very early ones. If you look at the illustrations in these, you can kind of tell they're very early ones, but they're not in the greatest of shape, unfortunately. This one especially, look at these illustrations. There's some really neat illustrations. So I'll lot those two together and hopefully get something decent out of them. Then there's Ziggy, What Animals Say. And I don't think I've ever seen that character. That's not your regular Ziggy. Popeye Goes on a Picnic, Scrooge McDuck, and The Vacant Lot. This one is actually like a little pop-up book, so that's kind of neat. One of the Humpty Dumpty magazines from 1955. This book I thought was neat. There was only one other one listed that was kind of in a different form, so even though I think it's in pretty bad shape and the side has been replaced, I think somebody might want it. It's got some pretty neat illustrations in it. Then we have Petunia and Little Black Pony, which is a pretty not hard to find book, but this one actually has the dust cover. And then More Riddles by Bennett Cerf. And I have another stack here of ones that are like the Dr. Seuss ones and stuff, but these are very, very well loved. Mostly they're falling apart, or they're missing pages, or they're written in. So usually what I'll do with books like this is I will cut them up and I'll sell the graphics to junk journalers and scrapbookers and stuff like that. And and I'll usually, you know, most of these books I can't sell for anything. They would probably just go in the garbage otherwise. So I'll still get something out of them. And actually, sometimes when you do that, you get more than you would have gotten for the book, even if the book was in decent condition. So these will be scrap lot books pages here. And this gal here is probably going to be my big item from this lot. This is a My Real Baby by Hasbro. And I'll put some comps up here on the screen. These can sell in the $300 to $400 range. She's sealed in her box there, so I'm hoping that she works right and everything, because I don't want to open the box, but I think she'll do well, and she's really scary. I mean, I love dolls, and most dolls don't freak me out, but sorry, girly girl, you freak me out just a little bit. Here's another one of the doll sets from the lot that I got. This is Nikki and Knocky. So it says they're interactive.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Can you who? Can you come out and play?
Yeah, okay.
Knock, knock. Who is there? Elsie. Elsie who? I'll see you later.
Those laughs are kind of creepy. Okay, still going through the stuff, and the next item I came across is this Vanna White doll, which I think is just funny that Vanna White had her own whole line of dolls with sparkly dresses that don't say anything about Wheel of Fortune on them, but they had all these different dolls. And there's even like newer Franklin Mint Vanna White dolls and stuff, but I did not pay this price for it. These don't sell for that much. They're not super popular. I'll probably get around $14, $15 for this. So don't get too excited when you see Vanna White dolls. Some celebrity dolls can do really well, but unfortunately, maybe there was just too many Vanna White dolls. I don't know. And I did not pay that $20 either. I bought all this stuff, like I said, in a lot. And so the price tags mean nothing. And this estate sale company specifically, usually their prices are not that bad, but the price tags that I've seen on these things is crazy. All right, so here's a something to think about, that these dolls all were inside of one of these blue Madame Alexander doll boxes. And a lot of times I just don't even look at these because they just don't sell very well. But these dolls were all inside that box. So this actually is a Madame Alexander doll here. Not the doll from the box, definitely not. It's a big box, and she's just a little gal. But then it also had these 3 dolls that are all from Sun Rubber, and then this little composition baby doll back here. So that's a 100-year-old doll there. These dolls here are marked 1956, and this one I couldn't see the date on, but yeah, if you're at a estate sale or whatever, look inside boxes, because you never know what could be in there. Here's some more fun stuff from that lot. Check this pony out. This is a vintage pony. She has a little opening in her mouth there. She has sleep eyes. And she also came with a diaper, which is in the house getting washed right now. But she had really nice hair. I combed it out and everything, but you would not believe how much these go for. So she's pretty nice. That's a cool find. And then this weird guy. Does anybody know anything about this guy? So look at his shoes. I mean, obviously it's a guy. He's got a beard, or I guess that's supposed to be a beard. And he's got this big like felt and plush top hat. It's the Charm Toy Company. I know I've come across their plush before, but just he's got these funky shoes. They're like buckled and I don't know. And he's got rings on his fingers and interesting little fingers. Do you know anything about this guy? Is he like a mascot for something? I don't know. Okay, Toy Addicts, here is another box from that sale. This is a whole box of randomness other than these few things on top. I've got no clue what's in here. So let's kind of dig through it and see what we've got. All right, so let's start out with this piggy bank. He actually had 2 dimes in him. So, you know, on my way to making my $500 back. He is, sorry, buddy, you're pretty ugly. They had him for 20 bucks. No stopper. Yeah, I'm not sure about him. I don't know how many banks that I've listed, but, you know, usually they're like characters and stuff. So looks like we've got some maybe train set items here. There's a roof. Here is a church. That is not the roof for this church, but the church has like stained glass windows. Can you see that? And it just looks like it's kind of coming apart here, but I think it just slides back together. So maybe we'll find the roof to that. I don't know. I really don't. Let's see what else. This looks like a little baggie of teddy bears. So some of them looks like a Pooh Bear that's actually jointed. So that might be something. This one's in a little case. But they're teeny tiny, but some of them are actual jointed bears. So some little stuff like that can do well sometimes. Here's another little bag. It says train. And it's some tin train cars. Now, I am not a train person. I don't know anything about the scales or anything like that. So they wanted 20 bucks for it. We'll see. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on this stuff because I just do not know what it is. There's a building front and another roof. So I'm guessing this has something to do. It's got kind of a opening here. So for the window, so I wonder if there's like some sort of little display or something that could go in the window, or maybe if it's just, it might be just the side. That might be what it is. I was thinking cutesy display that fits in there, but maybe not. I don't know. Here's another piece of plastic display here that has a garage that the door opens, and then a front door that does not open, but that's pretty cute and could also potentially go with one of those roofs. Wall piece. So there was a Disneyland hat in there. I have already had another one, I think I showed you guys from this, that was in a lot better condition than this one. This one is pretty bad shape. So I might not even list that one. Can sit on Mr. Piggy for now. So this is interesting. This is a tin, almost looks like a tunnel, right? It's a tunnel. It's by Marks. So I'm sure it goes with something and I'll be able to figure it out. But it's big, like if it's for a train set, it's a big train set. So, I don't know about that one. I mean, I don't know about a lot of this stuff, but that's okay. I will learn some new things. And it looks like this whole box might be train stuff. There's some tracks, and those are pretty big. It could work with that tunnel. And this is maybe a dock. Here we have a little princess kitty necklace. So that's probably 60s. That's fun. People like those sort of old rack toys that you could get at the grocery store or the Five and Dime. And then here's actually a train. It says Central on it. New York Central lines. So that's pretty cool. Still way too small for that tunnel though. But pretty neat piece. And an old car. That's definitely, I would say, late 30s, early 40s. I'm not a car expert, but that would be my guess. And then we have another cute storefront. You know how I feel about miniature things, so this is another little piece, maybe for the train set. Here we've got a, Plasticville. Okay, I have had some Plasticville stuff in the past. And this is obviously the front of like a car shop. We've got washing, lubrication, and tires. And these are working garage doors, which is really cool. We've got a barn here. That's really awesome. Another piece of the Central train. Ooh, now this is cool. This is has something to do with the train. It says Marks, and it's got some wires here. So I'm not real sure. There's like a drum up here at the top. I don't know if that does something. Let's see all the graphics all the way around, and it's like tin. And you can see there's little stairs here for or ladder here for someone to climb up in there. That's pretty neat. Another Plasticville piece. This is the Plasticville School. And again, not working doors, but how cute. Okay, that other piece must have been a billboard, because look at this one. It has an ad in it. Heinz baked beans. And it fits right in there. That's really neat. So hopefully I'll find more of the billboards in here. That'd be cool. Oh, looks like there's another one. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It probably fits in this other one here. And then we've got another piece of the Plasticville town. And maybe a roof piece. So I guess this is turning out to be a train lot. Look at this cute truck. It's missing some of its wheels though. Let me get my loop out here and I can tell you what company makes it. Okay, this is Renoir, which makes a lot of the plastic dollhouse stuff. And I'm assuming also some of the train stuff. There's another piece of something, sidewalk maybe or something. And a light post and a smaller scale train piece. Oh, look at that. It's a pencil sharpener. Love it. Very cool. Okay, more track. And another car. This one looks a little bit different. It actually has metal wheels. And it looks more like we're getting into the 50s there with this car. This is a very heavy and large train engine. And you can see it's got all the mechanisms there. So, like I said, I don't know anything about trains. I've wanted to learn about trains. So I guess now is going to be my chance. And it says Marks under here. I don't know if you can see that, but it is Marks. So it's maybe the engine that goes with these other pieces. And we've got another roof for the plastic fill. A little swing set. I actually know what this goes for. This is for a Raggedy Ann. There's a little Raggedy Ann that sits on here, and it's a fast food toy from Wendy's. There's a little pair of glasses that are kind of bent up, and an apple. The glasses look like maybe they were from like a Santa Claus toy or something like that. Or an old lady doll. Little apple. Here's another piece of the New York Central Line train. This is maybe like supposed to be the coal car. These things are very dusty. Again, Marks. And then we have a little sign here. Railroad property, keep out. So definitely these went with somebody's probably railroad setup that they had at their home. Another wall to this one building. We recognize that one, right? And maybe a street or something. Not sure about that. We have a metal car here. Don't have a name underneath. But that's, again, probably late 30s or early 40s, I think. And then like another sidewalk piece. Another building piece. So lots of the Plasticville. And Plasticville, a lot of times you could buy it in like a box. It came in a box with, well, obviously it was in a box, but I mean, it came in a box with like a whole bunch of pieces, and then you would put those pieces together. Almost like a model kit. So a lot of this Plasticville stuff probably all came together as part of one big set. This is the gas pumps probably that go in front of the little service station there. And here we have another car. Look at that car. That was fun. But also some other cool pieces. Another roof piece. More trains and more, or not trains, more trees. And more lights. You gotta electrify this whole place. More trees. A rooster. And this is some sort of wooden train, something or other. Maybe just like an ornament. Here's another car that's definitely a littler scale, and that's definitely 50s, mid-50s. And a little light post. Another tree. A person. Little fella with his hand in his pocket. This looks more modern to me for sure. Maybe 80s by what he's wearing. And of course another light post. Oh, that's a little 40s or 50s station wagon. Cowboy hat. Will fit on our little piggy over here. Some sort of awning for something tin. I did get a couple of tin doll houses with this set, so it could be from one of those, but I don't think so. Not one of the ones I got anyway. There were more at this sale that I didn't get, you know, that sold before I got my buyout. So little church topper probably goes with our little church here. And some more lights. And a little chimney that goes on to something. And another piece of the church, I'm guessing. A cool brass wind-up key for some kind of toy. Here's another wind-up key that's a metal one. There's that other piece of the church there. And this is the top of something. Not sure. A train eraser. Another piece of sidewalk or whatever. More Plasticville building. More Plasticville building and another tree. Another little railroad sign. This one is metal on the bottom. And here is, I'm guessing, another key turn for a toy. And there is a tractor that's, well, it feels like an eraser, but maybe it's just meant to be rubber. Just like that little train there. A yard limit sign for the railroad. Probably, it's like a little building capper. I'll make some lots here. Actually, some of this stuff will probably just go back in this box until I get to go through more of the boxes, just so that I can see if I have more parts to these sets. This is a cool fire truck. It's made in the USA, Thomas. And we've got a lady with a sort of Dorothy Hamill-y 80s haircut. Another metal car. Ooh, this one's cool. It's Hubley, and it has like the bottom of the car, you know, what would be under the car printed. on there, which is a cool. Oh, it says Fire Chief. Can you see that? It's a cool detail there. So we've got ourselves another billboard. Vote for Value, Plymouth. That's really cool. I love those billboards. Another tree. A little 80s girl to go with the 80s mom and the 80s dad. A little plastic train. Another roof. Oh, that looks like it might go for the barn, huh? That kind of looks like a barn roof, doesn't it? And maybe that goes for the barn silo. Yep, fits perfect. Maybe that's also for the barn. A doll shoe. Another car. This one's open on the bottom. Another piece of a building. Front of the barn. Getting down to it here, guys. Only a few more little things in the box. A reduced speed sign. I don't know if that's just a little step, maybe. A little roof or a chimney that goes on a roof. This probably goes in one of the little shops, little Plasticville shops. Another tree. So many trees. It's like we're right in the forest. A little Plasticville sign. A weather vane topper. A teeny tiny little train. Another, oh, you know what? I bet this goes by the service station. It's like little oil cans. I bet that's what that is. Don't you think? And that was it. The little oil cans were the last item. So that's quite the all of stuff here that, like I said, I'll probably put some of these apart in little lots, but I won't list them yet. I'll keep going through stuff and see if I have more pieces and parts that go with this. I have a feeling that there are probably more pieces and parts that go with this because I have some other boxes and bags that are just kind of miscellaneous stuff. But I hope you enjoyed seeing all these fun little train set pieces and parts and Plasticville pieces and parts and little cars, and I'm going to say 40s and 50s stuff mostly. And if you know anything about any of these things specifically, let me know down in the comments because, yeah, I don't. It'll be fun putting things together, but it's all new stuff to me. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to comment down below, like the video, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, let me show you something that I just figured out. This little piece goes in here. I'm not going to turn it much, but It's working and it has a ringing bell. How cute is that?